Hello, for this week's session and transmission, I'm going to be working with rose quartz, and I created this lovely background when I typed in with AI to create a rose quartz temple with light codes, and like all the crystals have just got the codes and stuff in them as well. So I was really just in love with this image. The ladies in our group, we've just been talking, and they're actually listening to it this live as I'm going to create it, and everyone seems to be going through quite a bit this, last week especially. So I feel like the theme of rose quartz, which I decided upon before I even hopped on the Zoom with the ladies, it's ended up being so perfect because self-love, healing, that really soft divine mothering energy, like Kuan Yin energy, kind of all came up as themes as we were talking. So I really feel like this is in perfect alignment, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know if you've also, in the comments, let me know if you've had like a bit of a tough week and this kind of have just been the perfect divine timing. So when you get comfortable and settle in, and just consciously allow all your busy mind to just settle. Ninini alata la tetinia stele setu se pustele setu no kuripiana setustu. Ini alata rakistene nininia seletu seletinia stele setaratinia setustinia mata. Now really just working with the mind first. Talatala selatarakistele setu setinia stele. Before we work on the body or the energy field or the emotions, it's really soothing the mind. So lots of mental activity this week, lots of mental complexities, thinking. Darati niashtele setu seletinia narata titi tianata kashtele tiama setushu. Inia latarane niashetele setu seletinia matukurishtele setarakia notukurmiatana. Now we call in the beautiful frequencies of rose quartz, and we connect with the master diva of rose quartz to bring through those healing frequencies. Salataratinia seletu setushtele zenininia shtele seturmuinia latana. Inia latu seletinia shtele satarakarinia seletu seletinia shtele setinia shtele setinia shtele setini. Setukurukurinia tala satakaramatara piemotoku setunukuripiama seletana. Taratinia seletu shibunia mushtele setinia narata latinia narakaraishtele setumurukuinia matana. And there's just lots of codes really coming down into the beautiful brain. They're showing me just this beautiful soft pink rose quartz energy really surrounding all the hemispheres of the brain and moving all through the brain and neural pathways. La tarakishtele setu seletinia shtele setaratinia turupuitiama setushtele tiama satana. Inia latu turumiani niashtele setu tukurumuinia setushtele tiama setatata takarishtele ninia museputuno. And this is really coming through with this beautiful bathing of the brain, and it's coming through with an opportunity now for you to consciously choose to be gentler with yourself. Inia lata setushtele satarkaraninia motokorpuyetiama setushteretiamatata. They're explaining that in the collective at the moment is opportunities for people to be really downloading these incredible codes of self-healing and really releasing self-judgment and releasing self-flagellation and always blaming yourself, going into shame and guilt. There's real old martyring programs that are Inia tuku tukuru muinia sela taratinia setarakatara kishtere setukuru puinia musepotono. And they're just reminding that these martyring programs run through very strongly through the matrilineal lineages and through the mother, but they also influence both the female children and the male children with themes of sacrificing thyself. Inia lutu kurumuinia sila taratinia stele se tutu kurukuinia talatara karakitia motepotuno. Inia lata katana. Inia lutu kurukuitia masetinia stele se taratinia stele se tu suturumia namotukoto. And this is an opportunity for you to connect to your higher self, your original blueprint, and your soul. And you can say now, either out loud or in your mind, I choose, I give permission, I give my consent in this now of now to release judgment. I am willing to stop judging myself. Taratana karatititi. Shatutu kushtitia masa taratata karaninia shataratata karatitia mose pushtiritia matana. I am releasing blame. Shatalatata katinia setukutu kuramiana takatinia tatakatata titititia tarakatana. I am releasing the default setting that has been programmed into me, that when something happens, I immediately blame myself. I let that go. I release this program. I cut the cords of this. I reject and release this program from my mind and my energy field now. Shatukuri tiana sela takareshtele setuto. Tanakaratinia shtele setukuru piana talatata karatinia tarakataritia talatakareshtele setu seputu. I release all blame from my frequency. Tukura moyenia setaratitia setushteletia masata. Shataratitia musepur koyenia tarataratada karaninia shetu. And in your mind's eye or out loud, state really clearly, I no longer accept guilt that is not mine. I release the default setting that I will feel guilty. We're releasing all of these guilt codes. We're releasing the need to apologize and say sorry when it's something you don't have to be sorry for. And they're replacing that with genuine sincerity, so that if you do something, you're able to effortlessly, with the most beautiful, eloquent language, apologize from the heart. And it really will shift into the hearts of all those involved. But they're removing that program where you must say I'm sorry when there's nothing to be sorry about. Nada karainia la tuku setinia stele setinia stele setuku tuku 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 tuku. And they're now also working on shame. So say out loud or in your mind's eye, I release the programs and the frequencies of shame. The feeling that I'm at fault, the feeling that I've done something wrong, I release it now. All the times that people have made you feel ashamed, when you knew that you were right, they've blamed you. When you've had to sacrifice your opinions, when you've had to sacrifice your words, you've had to sacrifice who you are to fit in with the family, to fit in with the environment, to fit in with society. And all the shame they've made you feel is being cleared away because you knew in your heart that you were right. And you went into blame, you went into beating yourself up because you didn't stand up for yourself. All those regrets. Why didn't I stick up for myself? Why didn't I stay firm? These are all being released, all these traumas, all these old frequencies that have been clogged in the mind, in part of your history, part of your story, part of your remembrances. And just intend that. Say that to your higher self. I wipe clean all of my past stories where I blamed myself, I shamed myself, I judged myself. I wipe it all clean. I start completely renewed. The mind now comes into beautiful balance. All the brain is balanced, the hemispheres. Some of the old neural pathways, the old ways of thinking have been cleansed and cleared, ready for new ways to think of yourself. You are the author of your life. There's new pages that are completely blank for you to write who you are and who you want to be. These are the new neural pathways, the new belief systems, the new thoughts, the new you coming through. And now I want you to imagine that there is a gorgeous pink temple made completely of rose quartz, covered in sacred symbols and light codes. And this temple is in the collective, it's in the ethereal realms. You can visit this temple in your dreamscapes. You can visit this place in your fourth and fifth dimensional selves, through meditation, through dreamings. I want you to imagine that you walk up those incredible pink, softly glowing staircase into the beautiful golden doorways full of this radiance of light, making all of the pink quartz glow. And inside, there's a throne, there's seatings, there's altars, but there's also this incredible pool. And you know that this sacred pool is somewhere that you can go and walk into and bathe, to wash away everything that needs to be washed away, to heal, to love thyself. And I want you to imagine that you now walk down the steps into the pool, allowing the sensation of you slowly submerging yourself, walking deeper and deeper. The water raises all the way up to your chest. And I want you to fully imagine sinking beneath the water, completely submerging yourself. And as you do, you say a prayer for yourself. I baptize myself in these healing waters, so I can be rebirthed and reborn in this moment as the new me. I call to myself, I call to the divine, the creator, the universe, God, Goddess. I call to spirit. I call to all the beings who love me unconditionally, my ancestors, my wisdom keepers. Please bless me in this moment, in this now of now. Wash away all of my doubts, all my fears, all my burdens. Wash away all the old versions of myself so that I can be reborn, healed. I can be rebirthed anew. And just imagine as you're underneath this water, you're submerged in this sacred pool, that all of these old codes, old chemicals, old toxins, old stagnant energy melts out of your body into the water, and it is completely transformed into golden light, shifting out, cleansed and renewed. This soft pink energy of this incredible rose quartz. And you can see, feel, know and intend with this incredible sacred vow to self that you are reborn, rebirthed, renewed, that you are blessed by these rose quartz frequencies and the master diva of rose quartz, and that you are supported by all your guides and all the beings who love you conditionally, and you are unconditionally loved by so many, and you are supported and loved by yourself. And this incredible activation happens within your heart. Your heart starts to glow and pulse with this incredible soft pink energy. And you're being activated into whole new levels and new codes of self-love and self-healing, where you trust yourself, you believe in yourself, you trust your intuition, you trust your heart, you trust in your connection to the divine. There is no middleman, there is just you and spirit. And you start to rise up out of this incredible sacred pool, and you feel all the water sparkling with crystalline codes washing down from your crown. And as you climb out of the pool, all of the water cascades down and you start to dry instantly. You feel lighter, you feel full of life, you feel rebirthed, reborn, renewed. There is joy and ecstasy and whimsy in every atom of your being. You feel the connection to the temple around you. You feel connected to the rose quartz frequencies. You feel connected to everything. And we set this intention that these beautiful rose quartz frequencies are seeded into your beautiful heart, and that your heart is going to pulse going forward with these new codes of self-love, of self-trust, of sovereignty. You walk back out of the temple and you start to imagine the beautiful rose quartz temple starts to just fade away. And your consciousness comes back into yourself, this here and this now. And you feel amazing. Maratana katini ashtele setu, baratakara kishtele setana kata, shanatala takarishtele setana katini amuseputu kutu, inyatara matana matakata. Thank you to the rose quartz and the Devas, Master Deva of the rose quartz. Thank you to all the beings who love us unconditionally, who came to support us through this. Thank you, yes. And just remember how amazing and strong you are. Thank you for being with me with today's transmission. And I'll put some links and stuff in the description. If you want to join us in the future, the community, the Alchemy Lab, I'll put everything down in the description. Much love.
Thanks, Jess.